we hit real big and real consistent on that one. Other one hasn't even spawned yet. That is going to be the last kill.
So we're finishing up the quest now. Yep, there we go. 250 Herblore XP, and that gets us to level 3.
I was out. Should have told you I was out. Eat that other one.
There you go. I ate them all. Oh, damn. I ate them all, though. 26 HP left. 26. I think that's the closest we've ever been. I don't even know if you remember this, but we had the 5 lost claws in a row. You get 1 extra chunk this episode, so instead of 5 unlocks, you get 6. How are you feeling about that?
I did not remember that.
Hello guys, welcome back to another episode of Title Pending, as Silnet would say. Team Arbiter, we've literally just won 5 PvPs in a row, so that feels fantastic. I don't know if we can keep that going, so I'm kind of explain to you what I'm concerned about. So I'm going to pull up this prayer thing real quick. Let's switch over to it. So just to take a look at this, let's see. Silneto is currently, I think, 34 prayer. So he's 3 levels away from Protect from Magic. The reason why this is terrifying to me is because if he gets this spell and prayer potions in the same episode, we're going to be able to do no damage or very little damage. This heavily reduces the amount of damage that Magic does in PvP fights. It's not 100% protection, but it's pretty high up there. I don't know the exact numbers, so I don't know for sure, but he spent like all last episode killing baby red dragons to get this. So he's getting grubby keys, he's getting prayer. All he's going to really need is the thieving level before he has insane food. So I'm super concerned about this. I don't think magic will be good for this fight. So what I really want to do is go for the Rune Scimitar this fight, and I want to use melee. Because I feel like he's going to get 37 magic no matter what. Like, I feel like that's his top priority. Whether he kills baby red dragons or he gets the Wilderness Altar unlocked, or I don't know what he's going to get access to. He's got 6 squares to unlock plus his random chunk, so that's 7 in total. Just because he's lost 5 in a row, he gets an extra chunk to unlock. So I'm super concerned about this episode, and I'm going to try my best to get that Rune Scimitar.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and thanks for returning for this week's episode of Silneto's House of Horror. Watch as I descend into madness, as I seek more bloodshed on my journey to get 37 prayer. We, and to the delight of red dragons everywhere, are in luck. With this week's unlock, we're actually able to just come up and get these 2 chunks here connecting to the mainland. From there, we can actually go over to the Arceus place, go up, grab their library, connecting square, and then get the Dark Altar, which has creature reanimation. Now, the long and short of creature reanimation, kind of what it says. All those severed heads that I've been saving in my bank, well, they're all coming to a use now. And bring the severed heads along with some runes up to the altar. Switch my prayer book over to the Arceus book. And then do a little magic. Say the words Abracadabra, Alakazam, Mega Alakazam. And then bring those babies back to life to slay them again. Once put to rest, they bless us with a bunch of prayer experience. And with the Lost Streak reward I got, it makes this whole plan a lot easier. I'm able to come here, and one of these magic shops, I'm not sure which, has soul runes. That's one of the ingredients required to be able to cast the magic spell. So let's go ahead, throw 4 hours up on the clock, get it ticking down, then get myself over to Lumbridge so that I can start collecting ingredients. The first thing on the list is getting a bunch of frog toads.
So I'm going to open up this map real quick. Let's go ahead and remove that. These are the squares I'm going to unlock. This one, this one, this one. Just because these squares connect back over here and we get access to Mount Carulum. If we look at this little dungeon right here, it's got a bunch of sweet stuff down here. Drakes, we probably never kill. Worms would be a good one if we can get the Slayer level. There's Fire Giants down there. I don't know if we can actually go down here and kill things because we need Boots of Stone, which requires 44 Slayer. So we can't really use this yet, but I plan to use it maybe after this episode because the reward EXP is Slayer EXP. So that's that. And then over here, I really regret not unlocking this square earlier. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. This rune shop gives us access to soul runes and blood runes. And then this square right here, it unlocks creature reanimation, which is a fantastic way to train prayer. I think we have enough ensouled heads in the bank to maybe get like 34 to 37 prayer. So if I get time after the rune scimitar, I want to get 37 prayer just in case he uses protect from mage or uses mage himself. So if I switch to melee and he switches to magic, I'm just going to be screwed. So I really want to get like two defenses on two different fronts. So I want to get protect from magic, and I want to get the rune scimitar that requires 40 attack to wield. So that being said, for this episode, or for last episode's combat EXP, I used it all in attack and strength. So I got both of these up as high as I could, focusing more on strength because it'll help us do more damage. And maybe in the next couple episodes we can get 60 and 60 so we can wield the dragon armor. So with that being said, we're just going to teleport right over to Soul Wars and start killing fire giants. I will see you guys there.
Possibly lied a little. I need to actually come over here and fill up these buckets with some milk so I can churn it into butter. So I can make potato butter, and then I can throw the cheese on it. With the Port Sarim unlock, I can now buy cheese. So that's convenient. I don't have to world hop a bunch and steal all of Agni's cheese. Still got to get butter, however, because I don't have the Coalmancy chest, I believe, is the only place I can get butter. Hopefully one day I can be rid of this life and either I'll have just, so many grubby keys that I don't know what to do with, and those will give me sharks. Or I can finally unlock Crambwans, which the 2-point health difference has definitely been a problem for the past, 5 fights that I've lost. Gonna have to make that up eventually. Arbiter continues to just get more incremental gains, and he doesn't even have to waste, the 10 minutes to make food. He just hops over, spends some gold. I'm sure it probably takes a little bit of time to walk, but certainly nothing compared to the probably hour that I've spent on, this whole potato plan. So I'm going to finish this up, and then I will see you at the first objective. Well, getting that butter was a colossal waste of 10 minutes that I will never get back, and I'm really hoping I can get Crambwans soon so I don't have to continue to do this. First task is I'm going to refill up on some bone bolts, so that's unfortunate, but still trade. Went through quite... He's not going to let me. Alright, guess first task is to kill this cave goblin guard. And after that, I will fill up on some bone bolts. Went through quite a bit doing... Can't really recall what. I don't know. Not sure, but... For some reason, pretty low on them, so just going to restock and get a bit more. And then I need to get a lot of nature runes. And the best place that I saw that I could get nature runes is if I go back to Lumbridge Swamp, there is a giant frog, and the level 99 variants of it have a rather consistent nature rune drop. So that's going to be what I kind of kill. And yeah, we'll see how long it takes me to... Oh, not the level 24 ones. Okay, giant frog.
Alright, there is kill number 9 coming in. It's been about 20 minutes, and this has taken like way too long for how fast I want to get this done. So I'm going to teleport over to Varrock and buy Chaos Runes, and then if I can't buy enough of those, I'm just going to go ahead and use my Death Runes as well, because I'm just going to invest completely into this Rune Scimitar. We need it for this fight, I think. We're going to lose without it, I believe. So I'm just going to invest super heavily into it. Also, the other good thing is that killing these fire giants gives us Ensoul Giant Heads, which are used in the creature creation minigame. So that'll just help us anyway. So killing these things is really good. So I will see you back over at Fire Giants. Alright, so I just got back to the Fire Giants, and I have 800 casts of Fire Bolt, so this is going to hopefully do a lot more damage than the Fire Strike. And I brought my Death Runes just in case these run out and we don't get the Rune Scimitar. I'm just going full bore into this. I think I have only like 26k left, so that's going to have to do me for the rest of the episode if I don't get this this Rune Scimitar. I just feel like we'll lose the fight no matter what if we don't get this Rune Scimitar. That's just my feeling. I could be wrong, but I'm just going to invest completely into getting this thing. So we'll have to see how it goes. Well, now I just feel stupid for buying almost 1,000 Chaos Runes and 1,000 Mind Runes. This is kill number 15, and we got the Rune Scimitar, boys. That just feels fantastic. Now we can spend the rest of the 3.5 hours doing stuff we want to do. So this feels amazing. Hell yeah. Let's give this guy a thwack and let's get on out of here because we got a lot of stuff to do this episode. I'm going to see you guys over at some knowledge.
After we were so rudely interrupted by the cave goblin guard, I put him in his place, bought the bone bolts that we needed, opened the first 500. Not sure why I didn't open these, just didn't feel like it. And now I am over here attacking this giant frog. The reason for that is, as everyone knows, one key ingredient of any reanimation spell is frog legs, of course. In RuneScape, you need nature runes, however, which, luckily for me, they have. So it's a rather consistent drop. I might pull up the loot table eventually. That's more of Arbiter's thing. Yeah, it's rather consistent drop, and I need about 50 of them, so that's kind of why I'm down here. I may go to a bank and switch to melee, just so I can get better training. I just wanted to see how, hard they hit. Yeah, first task is to get about 50 nature runes. If I do get any frog leg drops, I can sell those in the Grand Tree for $1,000 each, so not the worst, but I will see you after we've slaughtered some frogs. Since you asked for it, I went ahead and threw up the drop table. Oh, nice. 9 nature runes right there on the 20th kill. This was glad I decided to clip the 20th one. I got 4 other drops previously. As you can see, it can drop as a 1, 3, or a 9 and a 1 out of 12 chance. So rather consistent getting them. I've now spent less than, 20 minutes here and a fifth of the way. So hopefully within an hour we can get them all. This will definitely guarantee that I can get the 37 prayer. I already looked at how much the ensouled heads I have in the bank are. So as long as I can get this, then I just need to get the Arceus favor. After the Arceus favor, it's just getting through all the heads. So there should be plenty of time. I've also found this way to safe spot both of the frogs here. So it's really easy to just kind of mow them down. And another 3. All right, so this is... Maybe I should just record all the kills, because apparently it's just extraordinarily lucky when I put the record button on, so...
Alright, we just got 60% Arceus favor. We got a bunch of these books right here we're going to use in Magic XP. Every book gives us 693 XP. So we're just going to go ahead and knock those out and then gear up for killing the creature creation stuff. I hope that gets us a huge amount of levels, but we'll have to wait and see how it goes. So I'll see you guys over there once I go over and buy some soul runes from the shop right here. Alright, so this is a little unfortunate. I thought you only needed 60% favor to come here and do creature creation, but looks like it says right here on the map 60%, but apparently you need 100%? That seems weird to me, so we have to go back to the library and get some more favor. So 100% favor to do this, unfortunately. So it'll take another like maybe 10, 20 minutes, unfortunately, but we'll get there. Not a big issue. It's at least we can still do it.
This melee experiment isn't really working out how I thought it would. I brought a full inventory of pike and now I'm down to 3, so Back to the safe spot we go. Maybe I hit 45 attack here. I don't believe I mentioned I put all 100k experience from the last episode into defense to get me to 53 defense. When killing like 5 frogs ago something, I rounded up to the 58 range. So did get a decent range. And yeah, we'll just keep on keeping on. That is the last giant frog kill for now because we ran out of space. Too many giant frog legs. It's not too far from the... What are you doing, drop table? I'm not killing you guys right now. Get out of here. It's not too far from the Lumberage Bank, so I'm just going to run back up. I'm actually going to grab a little bit of my melee gear and some food. I dropped all of it because of the safe spots. However, I might as well get a little bit of both of the training in. It's not too bad. And then once I run out of food, I'll just go back to safe spotting. I need at least, I think, 40 nature runes, so I'm a little over halfway there. I might not stay for everything, but having more isn't bad. It's a little difficult to get them as is. I think this is probably the most reliable trading method, or I guess harvesting method. So, yeah, we'll keep doing this for a bit. Still plenty of time on the clock.
Alright, we're over here killing our first reanimated giant. I'm really dumb. All you have to do is click on this guy and do spellbook to actually do creature creation. So, yeah, I actually didn't need 100%, so I just wasted 20 minutes of my time. Go Team Arbiter? Yeah, let's go with that.
I'm really hoping that this kill will give me some nature runes. It is going to be the last kill as I do need to go and do some other things. I have 39 plus a few in the bank, so that is all I need. I was hoping to get some stockpile because it is really good gold, but even just this stockpile of giant frog legs when I eventually get back to the Grand Tree, which might be today, it might not. We'll see how quick getting Arceus Favor is. So I'm going to go ahead, walk back up, and grab my teleports to get to Catherby. That's where I'm going. Sorry. Brain didn't want to work too well there. So, gonna get to Catherby. I'm actually going to start the X marks the spot quest and do kind of all of that while I have the Catherby teleports on me. And then you will find me, completing X marks the spot next.
Alright, so we just got done killing 8 of these. That's all the nature runes we had to do that. So we got 33 power of that. So the next thing we're going to do is we're going to go over to Edgeville and go to the Edgeville dungeon and start killing Chaos Druids because I want to get some more herbs to get the herblore up. But it also gives us these ensouled heads. And I think they also drop nature runes. So I'm going to spend some time doing that to get some herbs and whatnot just to kind of work towards that 38 herblore, I think it is. So kill those for like a half hour or so, and then I'll get back to you guys.
Moment of truth. This is just outside, and I'm really hoping... Oh, it worked. Okay. That is pretty lucky. We now need to go to Martin the Master Gardener. Really glad that worked. I saw that it was like right on the edge, and I was very scared there. And this is why we went to do the quest first, because we can now complete it right here. I believe it gives us a small little lamp along with, a little bit of coins and a beginner clue scroll, which I will have to go and talk to him later. Then I immediately just get on the ship. The next objective is going to be to go get the Arceus Favor from the Arceus Library. So there is a bank in Arceus that I can walk up, deposit all, and then keep walking north. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. Fortunately, this part is going to take a bit. So, yeah, I will check in once I make this run.
Alright, so we just got done with our first inventory. I actually forgot my looting bag in this inventory, but these are going so much faster. It took me like 10 minutes to get this as opposed to like the 30 to 40 minutes it was with the Mithril Scimitar. So this Rune Scimitar is already just like helping us out so much and speeding things up really fast. So super.
And this is why we went to do the quest first, because we can now complete it right here. I believe it gives us a small little lamp along with, yeah, a little bit of coins and a beginner clue scroll, which I will have to go and talk to him later. Then I immediately just get on the ship. The next objective is going to be to go get the Arceus Favor from the Arceus Library. So there is a bank in Arceus that I can walk up, deposit all, and then keep walking north. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. Fortunately, this part is going to take a bit. So, yeah, I will check in once I make this run.
Alright, so I just got done with my second inventory of the Chaos Druids. Got a ton of herbs this time. I'm going to do a quick farm run over in Catherby, and then I'm going to go over to Ardoin/Tazar area to do some more farming, and do the thieving levels for this episode too. I want to try to get 2 thieving levels this episode because I got some other stuff I want to do real quick. I still need to get the prayer to 37, so we should have enough stuff to do that. We can also thieve nature runes in Ardoin as well, which is what we want to do. So it just kind of all lines up in order. So we'll just do all that stuff, and then I'll get back to you once I get a thieving level, I think.
I believe I already have enough dark manuscripts, and with the other book that I will grab on the way down, I should have enough to complete this. So let's grab the book and turn everything in. Oh, though, that was much quicker than I thought. I just hit the talk to him, and he instantly just took everything from me. Gave me a bunch of the Book of Arcane Knowledges, and there you have it. We have the 60 we need to be able to switch our spell book and use the reanimation spell. So now I need to get out of here right there and go grab my gear so we can go and complete the first objective. On the way back, I am going to just use these Book of Knowledges for magic experience. I don't see needing runecraft ever, so yeah, that's what this is going to go into.
Alright, I just took a little break from Master Farmers, but I got 30 nature runes. That should be enough for 15 casts of the Ensouled Heads for the prayer train. I think that'll get me to level 37, so once we're done with thieving, we're going to go back up to the Arceus area and then hopefully get 37 prayer. Alright, there's 51 thieving. I'm going to go for one more level in this episode to get to level 52. And I'll probably maybe get 1 or 2 per episode, depending on if I need the sharks and super potions and stuff like that, or prayer potions. So we'll play it by ear as we go for the future, but I don't want to waste too much time on this anymore just because we're really close, but we got a lot of stuff to do every episode. So I will see you at the next level.
Well, that was quite expensive, and there goes all of the gold stack that I had. I was only able to get 58 soul runes, so I'm really hoping that's enough. I didn't do the exact math. Yeah. I also had to buy some body runes, but they're much cheaper, so I just bought like around 50 to 100. I don't remember the exact amount I had before. So yeah, now we just need to get up to the Dark Altar, switch our prayer book over, make sure not to step into the dark squares there, and use up all these heads. I'm really hoping the monster spawns aren't overly powered, or I hope there's at least maybe a safe spot. I brought the best range tank setup I have, since I do believe range is still my strongest overall. And yeah. Alright, here we are at Tyus, telling us that we can now reanimate. So I believe I can just do it right here. And if I just hit the... I didn't bring the Bear of the Goblins because I wanted some food. So the Chaos Druid, I think we just hit this and... yeah. Reanimate Chaos Druid, Chaos Druid. Okay, there we go. So... doesn't show the combat, but only 35 HP, so I think they're going to be real easy. Let's get through all these and see you with a much higher prayer level.
Alright, there's 52 thieving with 50 minutes left. Oh nice, we can do the average chest and Dorgish Khan if we ever get that. We're gonna go to our farming patches over here and farm real quick and then call it good for this amount of stuff. I think we're gonna go do the prayer right after we get done doing our farm runs, and then I'll do I think defense aim after that. So I will see you in a bit. So before we go over and do prayer, I bet you were wondering like, why am I actually farming in this game mode? It probably doesn't do anything for the PvP fights, but the main reason why I'm doing it is because we can get node herbs with it, and we like getting herbs is just really difficult in a short time span. So I'm kind of using the farming patch length, like in between episodes, and then when I do stuff in the actual PvP series to get the free herbs. So it's like it's kind of a way to optimize my time, even though it may take a couple minutes to do. So that's kind of why I'm doing it. And yeah, I think it'll help me in the long run, even though it wastes a couple of minutes here and there. But I also have just a bunch of seeds from doing Master Farmers, so it's like, why not, right? So that's kind of my reasoning behind it. I hope it works out in the end, but we'll have to wait and see. Also, one more thing I'm doing is I'm getting enough soda ash and sand to get 37 or 31 crafting. That lets me create the defense amulet. So I'll show you real quick. It's 31 emerald amulet. So I just need to get 31 crafting. I need 37 soda ash and sand each. So it shouldn't take too long, a couple seconds. So we'll get that knocked out of the way and then head over to get prayer.
This is going to be the massive upgrade for not only this account, but the series as a whole. I believe after this kill, we are going to get the first. We got the first overhead prayer now of the series. Unless Arbiter's doing something real cheeky that I don't know about, and he's just been grinding out prayer before me, but there we go. Pray magic. Or I guess protection from magic. Completed the inventory. I'm going the wrong way. Completed the inventory and was able to get to 38.5% prayer. I'm now running back just to bank everything. I could go about and turn in the 4 tattered pages I got and get a lamp that gives 10k in any experience to, I believe it is this, yeah, the head of the library right here. This floaty wizard person nether looking thing, whatever the creatures from like Final Fantasy are that had that's what it reminds me of. I digress. They take all the pages, it completes a little mini quest, I then get a lamp, but the lamp can only be used on skills that are over level 40, and I definitely want to use that on prayer because it's going to be the worst thing to get up, especially right now. I need to go to the bank, not sure why I'm there. I definitely bought too many soul runes, so I probably could have saved some gold. I think it's time that we actually go about the 20 smithing so that we can go and sell all those frog legs as the easiest way to make some gold. We got the combat achievement for today complete, so I think the next point of action is to get some of the skilling. Before I go back though to do some mining and smithing, deposit everything and get out a hammer. And I'm going to do a little editing magic and hop on over to our next objective.
All right, there is 37 prayer coming in hot, so we have protect from magic now. So now what we're gonna do is I'm gonna go try to kill the druids in the the Forthos dungeon, the chaos druids, but there's some kind of druid. Main reason why is because they drop strength amulets, and I want to try to kill those for 10 minutes, 15 minutes, so I can I guess try to get one in the last couple minutes of the episode, get some strength training too. Basically, we protect from magic from those, and then let them hit us with their melee. They don't hit melee too often, every once in a while, so it shouldn't be too tough. I'm gonna give it a shot. Hopefully, it isn't too tough. And then with like 10 minutes left, I'm gonna go get my crafting level up 1 level, and then get the amulet of strength and the rings of recoil if I need those. So we're basically done with the episode. This is what we're going to kind of look like in the fight. Either the amulet of defense or the amulet of strength, depending on what we get. And yeah, that's what it's going to be. So I'll see you at the if I get a drop from the Chaos Druids or something like that.
That's right. After doing manual labor for nearly an hour for the ungrateful bosses of Arceus, getting paid merely in magical experience tombs, I'm now over here in Hosidius doing the same. More manual labor so that I can get 15% favor. This is the quickest way. Actually, I think it's the only way for me to get favor. And the reason that I want to get 15 is I can then steal from the fruit stalls. The fruit stalls have an interesting drop table. They have the strange fruit along with, I think, a 1 out of 100 drop that also gives some type of like run energy. They also drop a like pie topping that if I can bake it at I think 52 cooking, it lets me get a +4 herbalism boost, which is kind of insane early on. So I might be looking at prayer pots. Probably next episode, I doubt I could get everything put together as I'm only at 21 herbalism now, but next time I might be able to just full send into herbalism. I would then hopefully be able to get enough Chaos Druid heads if I have a decent amount of luck to get the necessary prayer for like pray range or even pray melee. And then I think I'm a shoe-in to win the next few. But for now, let's go about the manual labor.
All right, guys. So that's the third kill coming in, but I think that's all we're gonna be able to get for this episode. So we got like 300 air runes, 65 chaos runes, and 1 earth battle staff. So not a huge amount of stuff, but it was worth a shot. So we're gonna head over to Soul Wars to go to Edgeville, and then we're gonna kill a unicorn for its horn to make some anti-poison, and then we're gonna go to Alcaherd and get our crafting level up 1 level and call it good for the episode. So I'll see you guys at the final, or once the time runs out. All right, this is going to be the defense amulet made. Attach the ball of wool. Let's enchant it. We'll enchant these bad boys as well. The rings of recoil. And there we have it. We got the amulet defense. Look at all those defensive bonuses right there. That's pretty crazy. That's +7 everything, so that's awesome. So that's going to give us a ton of defense. Got our rings of recoil, got our armor ready to go. So now all we're going to do is just kind of chill out, do a little bit of herb lore, and call it good.
Silnetto here, back in Edgeville, all geared up, ready for the fight. We have one change from last time, and that is going to be this adamant kite shield that I'm wearing. It's also the same reasoning I'm holding on to this Rune Med helm, and that is, I think Arbiter is going to do a melee swap. Now, he saw my prayer level skyrocket from last time, and so he may be worried that I can get, pro magic, or pro protect from missile, whatever it's called. And that if I get it, the fight's doomed. And it probably would be pretty favored for me. Because of that, I think he is going to do the swap. I'm assuming it's going to be the melee because he has access to the rune shimmy, and so he probably spends a decent amount of time doing that. Now, that means there's some consideration that maybe I should have gone to get the mithril plate body, but I don't want to put all my eggs in one basket. The frog leather is still going to be some benefit, and it also helps with my range bonus. Still plus 67, and I have decent, 100 plus in all the melee, and still plus 27 in magic, with then having protection from magic. As for my inventory, I'm not bringing the rune dagger this time because it was an extremely close fight, and we know Arbiter has access to herbalism, so he should be bringing his own anti-poison. I don't see a reason why he wouldn't. Maybe he can't get the unicorn horns, but I think he can, and so I believe our inventories are going to be near identical with both having the anti-poison, although he might bring the rune dagger because he might think I won't bring the anti-poison because last 2 fights now, he hasn't used it. So he might bring it back out. In either case, I think we're going to be relatively equal, all things considered. So hopefully I can deliver you all a win.
All right, guys, the time is up, and this is what my final step is going to look like. We're going with attack potion, strength potion, anti-poison, and a rune dagger poisoned. And then we're bringing the ring of recoil. And then this is where our armor setup looks like. We've got the rune plate legs, the mithril plate body, and all this other fun stuff. We bring in the fancy boots this time because it gives us defenses, but it was negative magic attack, so we didn't bring it last time. So now we're not using magic, we can use this. And if you look at our range defense, it's 161. He is not going to be hitting us whatsoever, so I'm feeling super confident about this fight. Hopefully he goes with range again and not magic, or I mean, if he goes for melee, we'll probably be pretty even. But yeah, I'm feeling pretty good. So I'll see you guys in the reveal with Silneto.
Arbiter, what's the deal with all the hate for necromancers? Can't a guy just raise a family in peace?
Well, honestly, I just want to forfeit after that. So go ahead and roll it now. Sorry, Team Arbiter.
Arbiter, I'm pretty sure all history teachers are necromancers. They only care about the dead.
I'm just going to ignore your jokes because I want to get on with this. I can only forfeit so many times, so how'd you feel about this episode?
Not that bad. Really, there's only one question on my mind, and that's what's the difference between a necromancer and a necrophiliac?
Tell
One
me.
raises the dead, the other is raised by the dead.
We might have to cut that out. I don't know, dude.
Alright, if we cut that one out, then we also have to cut out what do you call it when a necromancer has issues raising the dead?
How many of these necromancer jokes do you have?
Resectile dysfunction.
Alright, so I'm assuming your episode went really well. Let's get into that combat reveal.
Oh, we're just jumping straight. Okay.
Yeah, we are.
Yeah,
I'm done figuring this out. We're just jumping right in.
All right, 3, 2, whatever. 65. Oh,
61. Babe. You got some levels up, didn't you?
Not as much as you.
I heard did any train this episode, dude. I got like.
Sure. I mean, I guess we did get 100K.
Level. Yeah, we got a bunch of levels.
Oh, only one attack level.
Okay. I got some attack levels. Let's pull up the skills real quick.
Okay, I guess I didn't know if I wanted to reveal this.
Well, I'm gonna look at it anyway, so you can't stop me.
Oh, okay. I'm feeling good.
38 magic. I'm seeing just protect from magic. Okay.
Yeah.
I also got 37. So.
Yep. I do not. That's okay. You got yours up pretty quick. Did you spend 4 hours killing red dragons?
I only spent 6 hours killing red dragons this episode, so.
6? We only.
Wait, what? We this is a 4-hour episode, not 6? Oh, my bad.
Oof. I see all your melee stuff, so that kind of leads me into I think this is going to be a fun reveal. All right. Why don't you start us off?
All right, let's start with the boots as normal.
Okay. Still frog leather.
I got some fancy upgrades here.
Oh.
Neon.
Oh, nice. Okay. Oh, what about your cape?
No cape upgrade, just this fun little red cape.
All
Wish
right.
wish I could get something in the future. Let's go with the glove spot.
Still my Vamps.
I downgraded the gloves this time.
All right. I'm feeling good. The chaps. Or chaps for me. Let's see those. Yep, plate legs. Okay.
Let's go with amulet.
Yep, amulet power. Got
Congrats.
that melee. Defense. Okay.
I feel like
Helm?
you know where this is going.
I do. I called it out before.
Let's go with the chest spot.
All right. Kind of wish I'd gone back for the mithril plate body, but we're gonna keep with the rock in this.
I went with the plate body.
Yep. And I brought the adamant kite shield.
I also brought the adamant kite shield.
And then show me that rune shimmy.
The rune scimitar is here.
All right.
You want to guess how long it took me to get this?
3 hours?
Took
You have
me
63 magic.
10 minutes.
Oh, come on.
I got on kill 14.
Fine.
Gonna get the food, I'm assuming.
Yeah.
All right, let's trade each other for this food and see how it goes. Cause
Yeah.
I don't really have too much of a change from food as usual. So
We got some crambwans.
I do have crambwans, but to start off, I've got attack potion, strength
Yep.
potion,
Yep.
anti-poison,
Yep.
rune dagger,
Yep.
ring of recoil, and crambwans.
Okay. So I didn't bring my rune dagger because I had a thought that you'd be going melee. And so I figured, I'm not going to be stabbing you much. Plus, you have an anti-poison.
Yep.
But I'm assuming you brought the rune dagger back because, well, you can now hit me better not being in mage gear. And you haven't used it in 2 fights.
Well, I brought one of the last 2 fights, so I just didn't use it because he did have the anti-poison. So
Hey, you gotta make me drink them sometime, right?
I do. All right. You lost the last fight, so you get the first hit. Just give me the 2-second warning.
All right. 3, 2. Okay. Whew. Hey, we're both getting some big hits.
Yeah, we are. That's some damage there. The reason why I went melee this time is because I knew you were going to get the prayer level up because you spent 3 hours last fight, or last episode getting
Yep.
it, so...
Yeah, only 3 hours.
4 hours? I don't know. Something crazy like that.
3 hours and 47 minutes or something.
I've been super nervous about this rune scimitar, so we'll have to see how it works.
Yeah, I don't know if it can compete with the crossbow.
No, I wanted to give it a shot because I knew you were going to get the mage protect, so it's like either I sacrifice DPS with the rune scimitar or the magic, so...
And I guess it costs a lot less to smack me with the... Sorry, to thwack me with the shimmy.
Yep, team thwack, dude. But it looks like your bone crossbow can just eat through my armor, so maybe it doesn't do too much.
Not often. It's only the first hit is guaranteed, and then I have to get kind of lucky. But we all kind of get zeros for so long there together. Why don't you try and poison me? Maybe I space out and
Dude, you're asking me if I'm gonna try to poison you? It feels like you're just looking at it and waiting for me to do it.
Aw, man.
How about this? You let it take 1 damage before you eat your...
There's a high what if you hit me on the exact tick that it would count the poison damage?
I think it has
So
to
it
wait a couple
instant heals
ticks.
4.
I don't know.
I think I know how math works in this game.
I don't even know how ticks work in this game either. I'm doing terribly at this flicking. I don't know. Flicking 3 prayers at one time is kind of weird.
And I'm down to 12 prayer, no leak.
I'm down to 11, so...
Okay, well now I'm down to 10. I'm only Frickin' flicking the two prayers.
Are we in English world? I don't even know. We're in a British world. That's why. I'm used to like the zero ping American worlds where it's like, oh yeah, you can just do whatever.
I don't even know what flicking is on American world, so. Ooh, that was a big hit.
I gotta tick eat these potions too. Gotta stay at max DPS.
Oh yeah, gotta have max efficiency on the potions.
I don't know if our viewers know, but you have to drink the potion first, then eat the Kremble and the tick eat them in the same tick.
I don't know if our players know that that's what you have to do.
I learned that from LMS, just the constant grinding on the Ultimate Iron Man, because I need that stupid looting bag. This feels kind of like some of our first fights, to be quite honest.
Yeah. Certainly, we're a bit tankier now.
Ooh, that was pretty close. I like to chance death.
Oh fuck! I definitely just overate by 3.
Can't be doing that when you don't have Cramblons.
Can't be doing that even if I had Cramblon. Rip my prayer.
But yeah, I got a 37 prayer because if I want melee and then you suddenly want magic, then I would just be boned. So I was like, you know what? I'm gonna get this.
That's fair. How'd you go about it? Just red dragons, or?
I used Ensouled Heads. How did you get your stuff up?
Same.
Oh, nice. So we unlocked the same square this chunk or this episode.
Yeah. I think that's twice now. I think like episode 4 or something, we had pretty similar chunks as well.
Yeah, I feel like this Rune Scimitar isn't going to pull through for me because 2 episodes ago I was like, I think I mentioned this, that I had bottled the Mind Runes and all this stuff to go kill Fire Giants, and I was like, you know what? There's no way the Rune Scimitar is going to have that much DPS, so I feel like my prediction was right, but we'll see.
It'll help with training, maybe.
Oh yeah, it just slaughters Chaos Roots.
But I don't think you're that close to Intrana. Because, like, the next upgrade is the Dragon Longsword, or, heck, if I recall, you're closer to Monkey Madness 2 than you are the Lost City.
Or
Monkey Madness, not Monkey Madness 2. That might be it. Luckily, I have 1,152 bolts.
So what you're telling me is I can pick these up for my episode, for when I unlock it.
If you need the 4 gold, go ahead. Synchronized eating, nice.
I think this is putting out such low DPS that I might just have to switch back to magic at this rate. Dang.
My prayer would certainly be gone.
Yeah? Well, I feel like especially at these low levels, prayer might drain super fast, so I mean it probably does. So I just might have to take the DPS loss and then
Try and come back.
yeah.
We've been so close though that I don't know. Like me having pro mage for 2 minutes, 3 minutes. If it's that long, even if it's only like a minute, might just be enough to tip the scale.
Yeah.
But who knows? You still have food. I might or might not still have food.
Oh, I have some prayer left. Maybe I should use that.
There's my spec. Come on, big hit, big hit, big hit. Lower the defense. Oh, yeah. I don't know if it lowers it just by 1 or how much it lowers it by,
I didn't really look. Oh, there goes my prayer.
but... So that's my... Oh... You out?
I am out. How much you got left?
Enough. Shouldn't have told me you were out. I'll eat just in your honor.
Good fight. How much food do you have left?
I got 3. I got 3 left.
All right, so it's pretty close, even with the downgrade. So
Yeah, I really should not have ate there. I still have to churn butter because I don't have another way of getting it, and I hate butter.
All right, meat and Lumbridge.
Jason. Silnetto fans, thank you for the long wait, but we took the victory at last. I even called him out on the melee swap. Luckily, the Adamant Kite Shield pulled through. Plenty of food. As the fight commentary said, maybe magic was a better route for him because my prayer was going to be gone eventually. I don't have prayer pots yet. But we'll see what we want to do next time. For now, let's pull up the RNG generator. So the random number generator from Google. Hit the generate. 333. 333. So let's pull up the chunk. Oh, that just zooms us on in. Chunks. Let's find 333. Oh. Okay. I don't know if it's going to be enough. No, we already have this unlocked. I get 6. I think we get Ibans this time. I think we're able to do it. All right, I'll look into everything, but I'm excited about this.
All right, Arbiter fans. I'm sorry for that loss, but I just didn't really feel that win. I was kind of skeptical about the Rune Scimitar the last couple fights. I just wanted to give it a shot. We had already won 5 in a row, so I think it was okay to take a chance here, especially when we don't have a huge amount of combat EXP in this episode. I think we got some we got to go get Slayer EXP, which also turns into combat EXP, blah 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 blah. But I don't think it was a gigantic hit. I think it was worth the shot. But we now know that just melee isn't going to be viable for us until we get either Lost City done or some sort of dragon weaponry. So with that being said, I'm just going to switch right over to the the chunk picker, just because we want to see what the next area is, and I'm pretty excited. I'm hoping for a lot of places, maybe unlock Lost City, maybe Mauritania. I don't know, just a bunch of different places we can unlock. So let's go ahead and roll this. 175. Now where is that going to be? I've not seen a chunk like that in forever, or at all that low. So it looks like we just got the wilderness, and this could unlock the wilderness altar and prayer right here. So we are looking, I think we're looking pretty good. We have a lot of stuff we could do in this episode. Sweet. All right, I will head back to Silnetto and see you guys in the next episode then.
Get wrecked! Sit down!
Dude, why do you have to rub it in? I've only won the last 5 in a row.